Hey, get bad.
No way, H.O.G.
Cheddar. Hey, grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black.
Song. And the last time I heard it was a black teacher, and she was doing a rap song with her students, but on some positive.
Yeah. Discrimination and hating got put through all that. Big dog, CEO.
That you expose yourself to, and I highly doubt that you didn't know that was being recorded, because from what everybody's sharing, that shit was posted from your page.
To mention all the resources we created, why they didn't want to see black families.
Cause I want to hear, I want to listen to what the fuck I want to listen to, bro. Most of the shit they play on the radio is what these little motherfuckers want to hear, bro. I ain't trying to
guns. Educate yourself. Now lead your son. You gonna treat your lady right.
We'll have a race of babies that hate the lady and make the baby. Nigga, that's what we got.
That's what we
nigga, yeah. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us.
Get more brains in your head when you can go more places. When you can
in this world when your skin color is black.
The lead singer from Boys to Men looking at me, gonna cut us off like that. I should have cut that bitch back out.
Black, it's black, cheddar, black. Hey, I'm just a king from the South. I had a dream like Martin, I hope I live it out. Ay, black on black crime, it's a new time. It ain't just the opposite, I gotta watch mine. They smile in your face, but put a knife to your spine. You can do the same thing, set your mind to it. Corporate Nike, watch how I do it. Major pain, nah, I love the hustle, man.
Hey, y'all know what time it is, man. Friday. What we doing? What we do every Friday, man. Tap into the H.O.G podcast show, the hardest podcast on the planet. Y'all already know what it is. I'm your host, Cheddar. Hey,
that damn fool in the building, man. Financial lead, what's happening?
Come on, man. You know that. And y'all know we talking pain changes people tonight, man. But before we get into that, y'all already know we got to do 3 things: that stay prayed up, stay papered up,
and stay pulled up, man.
Hey, Mom, it's an on time pod tonight. Yes, it is. Oh, like they be singing in church, and pain changes people, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We need y'all to continue to like, share, comment. You know what I'm saying? Get the content out there. We need subscribers. Keep that coming. We're doing pretty good right now, close to 3.5. We're trying to get to that 5 mark, though. So y'all push that for us. Also, don't be afraid to be a star sender. Send us them stars so we can get that little change and be able to do different things to give back to our following and stuff like that, man. So shout out to y'all, the hogs and the hog gets, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers out there. As y'all can see the heart in the bag tonight. You know what I'm saying? We care about y'all. We think about y'all. Just don't let this one day determine your love for the person you say you love. You did. So pain changes people, man.
Yeah, I got that topic from my cousin. She posted it on her status, and it sat with me, you know, because it's the truth, man. And like it's like the truth on so many levels, you know, because like you think about like, you know, individual pain from like, I don't know, you know, being bullied or, you know, being picked on, talked about in school. You know, you talk about you know, the pain from, you know, being a black man, bro. Cause like, yeah, I was it's crazy because we was talking about it. We was talking about it when I came home from school. You know, I was telling her, like, you know, we are the only race of men who there has like literally been, you know, a documented effort to like, we have to keep them.
Make it harder, right?
We have to miseducate. We have to oppress in any way we can that does not look like outright oppression. We've had, welfare system was designed because, they figured if we say they ain't gotta be there, then hell, when they boys get old, they're gonna be unruly and emotional. And it worked. So there's been like, there's always been this campaign, to keep black men from, reaching our full potential, from being together, like I don't even think people know, man. Like these white boys don't fuck with each other, man. But what they can do is they can be decent enough to do what they need to do together. And we can't even do that. But what I little do we know, I feel like there was somebody at a table or a few motherfuckers at a table, and they had this conversation. They had to, because when you go back decades and you look back in your history and you say, well, we know they wasn't putting that in place for themselves. So who were they doing it to? What were they doing it for? And that's painful because, now you got guys like us who, we've been forced by this pain. It don't make us a statistic or a victim of the environment. It makes us strive to be the exact opposite. But it hurt and it's painful because you gotta sacrifice and you gotta keep sacrificing and you gotta bite your tongue and you gotta just sit there and twiddle your thumbs, and you gotta find that spot on the wall and you gotta look at that spot on the wall and you just gotta remember while you looking at that spot on the wall that the reason why you in this room is because these motherfuckers think you shouldn't be in this room.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? You gotta keep sacrificing. You gotta understand that every time you succeed, every time there's success, you smacking that fat fuck in the face. You know what I mean? That's really what it's about, bro. Like we've legit like been oppressed, bro. Like we are still oppressed day in and day out, bro. This pain, it either break you or it make you strong, bro.
Hey, let's get that comment. Will said pain makes men, however, it makes broken women, which is facts in a sense.
Well, yeah. I mean,
but
do you really hold on, Will. Check this out, though. Check this out though, Will. Do you really think that pain? I think I know what pain you referring to, but I'm on a bigger picture spectrum. I mean, like these women, that's these women. I feel like if they really tapped into how they were forged, what they would understand is y'all's pain came from watching y'all father, right? And your brother. And then it went from your father and your brother to your boyfriend or your husband, and then your son. So you got women that's them literally watch their father, they brothers, if they had brothers, then they husbands when they got married, and then they son when they had kids.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't think pain creates broken women. I think pain creates stronger women, just like it creates stronger men. Now, here's the thing, right? When I say stronger women, I mean a woman that has had her man ripped away from her man, her father, her son, her brother. She done had all that ripped away from her, so she dealing with that pain, and she is that strong.
So Will, he said, Will said, what pain are you speaking of, my brother? So look, Will,
I'm speaking of the pain from the beginning.
Right. So basically, what you saying, I get what Will's saying from a perspective, but you broke it down properly on now pain that our coach went through actually did make stronger women, because that pain that was left responsibility of the man and all different type of stuff that we can get way far deep into, and they can be a deep conversation. But all the elements of pain that Lee just discussed in these first couple minutes is what I was just sitting back reflecting on today and thinking about, like, you know, our ancestors have been slaves. We didn't get people that got mistreated by police. We didn't mistreated each other. We didn't killed each other. We didn't get robbed. We didn't get denied jobs, not being able to have the same opportunity to go to school and all these different type of things. So that pain in itself is frustrating, and can push you to the point to where you can pop or you can overreact. But feeling like that we can't be victims for something we know that happened is the problem for me. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that, and not saying that we have to stay stuck on being that our people went through this, so they are victimized. We victimized in a sense when we think about like slavery and stuff like that. But that's the whole thing.
But can you hold on before you go answer this question for me to go along with what you're saying right now? Right? Yeah. How can we not still be victims if there has been no reciprocation, or not reciprocation? There have been no reparations made,
right?
To amend our suffering.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
I get exactly what you're saying. Now
the 40 acres in the mule. Oh, this is bigger than the 40. No, man.
Facts. So
Chinese people, Japanese people, all these other races of people, the Jewish people, got reparations in this country.
Yeah.
How do any race of people get reparations in this country before us?
So I'm gonna tell you, bro. So a lot of that comes with the people that fought for their reparations, like the Indians and stuff like that. And then on other hands, you get it to where they just gave them a certain type of thing because they didn't want to look like a bad type of person. Us, I feel like they just really don't give a fuck about. Plus, we haven't did what it take to get our reparations besides just say it out of our mouth. We haven't took actions as a culture and as a people.
We will not.
And as a people to even educate ourselves about how to get it, reach out to the people that can help us get it. We haven't did that. So I feel like that's a part of our problem too, as a people. But in so many different layers of pain, like you said, it can be your dad not being there, your mom, like you said, like police brutality. It's so many different elements of the pain that can change the way a person is. You know what I'm saying? For the good or the bad, I feel like. Because I feel like some pain can turn you into changing for the good. Then you got pain that can turn you down the worst path ever. And I feel like seeing a lot of stuff that we were seeing and growing up, especially in the South, watching certain movies and things like that our ancestors went through, it didn't make me feel happy for sure. It didn't make me feel like not retaliating. But it didn't anger at me, you know what I'm saying?
It didn't give me that. It didn't give me that whole, that the reaction they like to try to describe. Yeah. Oh, you might not want to watch Roots around this big black guy type. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, we got some comments too. Hey, I want y'all to say, man, put in the comments, get well, Warlow family for me. CO Gatti out. Hey, he's under the weather right now. The whole family going through the flu right now, man. So prayers up for him. Man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get well.
Warlow. We men, so we, when we sick, we still hold it down.
Yeah, Warlow family. That's WARD.
So we hold it down. So
WARDLOW family. Put that in the comments, man. With the get well strong sign for my boy and his family out there in Germany. Also,
They gonna be cool.
He said,
Make me whole.
Okay, make me whole.
Yeah.
They ain't got enough money to make up for the hundreds of years, right?
They don't need money. We don't need money. We
Nah.
don't need money.
We can come together as a people to demand anything. We too busy fighting one another. That's facts.
That's that right there. And that right there, go back to that one. Go back to that. That right there is why we won't. And if we do, shit gonna look different.
Man, I was watching some stuff that my wife sent me about these doctors and stuff, about like medical and stuff, and like certain type of things. Like when we talk about pain, like even having a mental pain of going to the doctor, not knowing if you're gonna be treated properly because of the color of your skin or your insurance plan. You feel what I'm saying? That's a deeper level of this pain shit, to where I feel like, you know, we as people don't dissect this so much, because when we go into the doctor, we just trying to get a quick fix. You feel what I'm saying?
You know, it's the pain that we talking about, man. Let me just go ahead and put this out here before we go any further. Relationship shit, that's superficial. that's surface level, man.
Right.
I'm keeping it a buck.
It like is. It's entry level.
The pain I'm talking about is the pain that you don't realize that you're going through. It's that shit that keep you going when you ain't got no energy.
Yeah.
It's that
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You don't want to get out of bed. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I feel like we always have to like understand the origin of things. You know, that's how my brain operates. I like for people to understand the origin of things, and so that's why I talk how I talk, and I come from where I come from. Mm-hmm. The beginning of this shit, the seeds that's already been planted. I was telling my little partner today, the seeds that's already been planted. He hit me up about the big meat 50 Cent whole issue. I said, little homie, that's them seeds that's been planted for years. They working. Yeah. That's all that is. Cause why would 50 really, like, I understand that you did what you did for Meats and Lil Meats and the family, and he sold you the story and all this and all that. I understand these things, right? Here's what I don't understand. Why is it a situation where he trying to deal with somebody else that you don't deal with, and because of that, it becomes this whole, he not, you know, he crossed me, he disloyal, woo. No, bro. It might not be that, or it might.
Y'all one never really liked that before you start messing with him on the movie thing anyway. So
right,
you know what I mean.
So my whole thing is that is a perfect example of what I'm always trying to teach. You know, I get a chance to dissect it. It's something that y'all watching right now. Okay, 50 Cent. In all his, you know, disruptive, instigating ways, dude is very smart. You know, I take my hat off to him. He took his vision, and you know, he got his vision picked up, and he took off with that. You know, I can appreciate that. You know, he showed that he got levels. You know, he came out as an artist. Now he's a TV show producer, whatever you want to call it, what have you. All right, cool. The first issue I have is this. You are exploiting your people because you don't know no better. That's one, right? Then when the person who was never loyal to you in the first place goes and deals with somebody that you have there's a record of you not dealing with this person and y'all not rocking or whatever, you know, now you accuse him of disloyalty. I don't really think that's disloyalty. But that's that little hurt boy though. You see what I'm saying? That's that little hurt boy that these motherfuckers want all of us to always be. You see what I'm saying?
Little Hurt Boy.
Little Hurt Boy.
Little Hurt Boy is that relating to the pain that we talking about today?
Yeah, because listen, what do Little Hurt Boys do? Little Hurt Boys go around hurting people.
Yeah.
Right? So if we create a whole race and a whole culture of Little Hurt Boys, these Little Hurt Boys ain't ever gonna be too successful. And even if they are successful, we can always control them because we are pulling the strings.
You know, which button to push. You see that comment right there? William said we're being engineered to hate one another.
Exactly.
Also, what better feeling than overcoming the pain, feeling stronger and ready to take on whatever because you made it through the storm. Now that's facts. Yeah, it is a good feeling. It's a great feeling. It's like exercising. It's like exercise. It's like seeing you at a Gatti level and getting in that gym and working all that fat off or working it into muscle and then looking at yourself and being like, yeah, I did.
That's the journey I'm on,
I feel like I feel like what Will's saying, like that's the point to the like, and I get the whole picture, right? So you think about it, like a lot of people may say that black people are always bringing up color or slavery or stuff like this, so they make it like we complaining or we playing victim or whatever, right?
Too. Yeah, just to put that out there, I'm just backing you up, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with slavery. You feel?
Yeah, it don't. But what I'm saying is just in general, like with jobs or everything, anytime a person feel like or they voice that, hey, I feel this way, and I feel like you may be being biased or discriminating or whatever it is, because a lot of the pain that we experience come from those elements right there. On top of somebody might get raped when they was little by one of their family members, or their mom or dad may have been absent in the household, or they probably went through some shit saying their mama be a druggie, or you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different levels of pain that change people for the good or the bad. I feel like what Will's saying like is for real. No matter what you go through, turn it into a positive.
Yeah.
Take a negative and turn it into a positive.
That's why I say like it's there's some of us that are fully in tune with like what's going on.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying. But like we had to raise the backing and the raising that we had. We got we had a stable of my mom, bro. I know your family. I know my family. We had a stable, and it really didn't matter. Like somebody gonna check you for fucking up.
Man, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like it really didn't matter whether it was this auntie or that uncle or that uncle or your daddy or your mama. Somebody
or a friend. It was a village.
Yeah, somebody gonna check, bro. I always make a joke with my wife, with my kids, like, man, bro, on Air Street right now, it's 4 different places I can get my ass whooped on that street right now.
Straight up.
And you best believe if I get my ass whooped and they send me trudging along on down to the house, they done already called ahead. Hey, yeah, Lee was down here doing da. And I had to get on him because
exactly.
And as soon as I walk through the door, you don't know how to act, huh? And I'm finna get some more.
And you finna get that because they already been informed.
And what's crazy is people will say, oh, well, you was abused.
No.
You got beat. You was abused. You a lie. You a lie.
Hey, audience. I want y'all to do something for me in a couple minutes. Here.
I ain't get abused. You dig? I got what I needed.
Right.
You understand? My mama met me where I was at. My grandma met me where I was at. My aunties, uncles met me where I was at. Oh, this where you at? I'm gonna meet you there.
Right. Hey, I want y'all to come up with some fun facts about Black history right now in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Come up with just a fun fact about Black history at the break. I'm gonna get into that fun fact. You know what I'm saying?
That pain, but that type of pain is the pain that makes you think. You see what I'm saying? And we need more of the pain in our lives that makes us think, because all we've been given is the pain that makes us react.
Yep.
The pain that makes us act and react. And it really ain't no act. It's all reaction because I promise you, bro. Like none of these little niggas will believe you, bro. None of these little niggas will believe you. The hardest little nigga in the street, he'll never believe you, bro. You emotional,
Right?
You soft, nigga.
Hey,
just cause you will pull your gun out and shoot me in my head because I'm calling you soft, bro. That don't make you hard,
right? Because you have a choice. You have a choice on how to react to the pain that you experience and how, whatever it is. Hey, Houdini said a series of unfortunate events changes you. That's a fact. Love changes people also. Yep. Sometimes you go through the pain and that love too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Also, them unfortunate events that change you. Yeah, we talking about shit like COVID hitting. You know what I'm saying? Just out the blue, that changed the world in a whole different matter.
But you know what? I want to pitch you something that I heard. And, you know, we ain't talked in a minute. This school shit been doing what it's doing.
Yeah.
I want to pitch you.
Hey, y'all put hold on. Y'all put in the comments, man. Handle your business, Lee. That's what I need y'all to put in the comments. Handle your business, Lee. My boy been doing this school thing and really focusing on this bettering this future. So y'all put in the comments, man. Handle your business.
Appreciate y'all,
my brother Lee, man.
Appreciate
also, if you just tapped in and you ain't hear the Gatti shout out, Gatti is under the weather tonight.
Yeah,
we need y'all to type get well Gatti in the comments. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Do that if you don't do nothing else, man.
Yeah, what you saying though, bro?
But no, listen, man. How do I need to put this? I want to put this the best way I can put this because I need this to be understood.
Yeah.
Right. When we talking about, appreciate y'all, man. When we talking about pain, right? And then we talking about what it does, right? You know, we've always kind of been miseducated. You know, I'm learning that. Like I'm learning that more and more and more, right? And the reason why I'm learning that is because I love to learn. You know, mm-hmm. I don't really ever like to be in a room where people are talking and I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah,
so that's the reason why I read. You know, I'm a business, money, you know, organizational type of person. Anyway, that's my profession. You know, so that makes you want to learn things and read. You know, and so like this is where financial lead comes from because this is what I do all day, every day, man. Listen, we've been miseducated probably since the beginning of like ever, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
And what I need y'all to understand is that just because you was miseducated, right, that don't mean you can't learn. That don't mean that crooked it can't get straight. You know what I'm talking about? Like we are a race of people, a culture of people who we've been having things done to us. Some of us understand, a lot of us don't. And so it just has become this cycle, right?
Yeah.
And it's all a cycle of pain, right? It starts at one level and then it just continues, right? And so level one is, okay, he's young and he don't understand. And that's pain, right? By the time that young man gets to like level 3, right? Now he's almost unteachable. He's almost unreachable. Don't y'all, that is the shit, right? Because we have so much work to do to reverse what has been done, right? Like y'all always probably wonder why I'm not perpetuating no motherfucking celebrities. They ain't in my status. I ain't doing none of that shit. And the reason why I ain't doing none of that shit is because y'all holler about all these net worths and y'all holler about this symbol and that symbol. Well, what the fuck are these motherfuckers doing to solve the most basic problem? Because these are the most basic problems. Putting shit in place to where we can start correcting these damn errors that's been in our education system for all these years.
Right. But do you feel that I got a question for you. Do you feel that, people that done work hard to be successful, right? It's not, they don't owe us nothing, people that they don't know from a bump in the road, right? So what make you feel like, what do you feel it would take for them to, I can answer that question myself. You got to be that type of person.
You know who I am.
You know where I come from. But you get what I'm saying though, because you're saying like a lot of us, we look at stuff like, well, we got enough black rich people to start another Black Wall Street or Oscarsville or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't that easy. It ain't easy as said.
That's not what it takes.
Right. So what does it take? What you feel it take?
You know what? Let me tell you something. The number one thing that has been diminished in our culture amongst our people is the value of something greater than ourselves. And it was easy to do.
Yeah.
And the reason why it was easy to do is because we got set free.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't nobody know what the hell was going on. Didn't nobody know how the hell it was going to work. And so all of a sudden, you got all these people fleeing. They fleeing north. They thinking that north is better when north was not better. Bro, the education of it all is like I just can't get away from that. Just to start to re-educate, to start to like reverse the doctrine that has been implemented. You know what I mean? Like this is like, I look at myself as probably a Malcolm X more than I'm a Martin.
Yeah.
Right. And when I say I'm a Malcolm more than I'm a Martin, I'm a Malcolm when they killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't believe that we need to like be separate. What I feel like we need is we need to understand what we have to be proud of.
Facts.
Everything that they've attempted to take away from us, the fact that we don't know that, Thomas Edison is credited with creating things that black men were creating. The light bulb. A black man created that. Just all of this. We've been fed separation. We've been fed, he's the lion from the other pride. When in reality, bro, we all lions. What we need to be doing is figuring out how to exist and conquer this world.
Right.
Because right now this shit is conquering us.
Come on now. Hey. With that right there being said, man, that's a good way to go into a commercial break right there. That was a punchline. We're going to keep it tuned back then. Y'all make sure y'all put them fun facts in the comments so we can get to them right after the break. Y'all listening to the H.O.G podcast show. Pain changes people. We'll be right back. Y'all keep it locked.
I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain, thank God for making me next. I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain. Thank God for making me next. I'm blessed. I speak to the young and I speak to the youth. If it's not me, then I know it's not you. I'm thanking God cause I know I can't lose. I'm praying up so I figure my moves. I'm planning out lessons, I'm taking a quest. It's me versus me, don't know who the best. These words hitting hard, the center is chest. The crown is heavy for whoever is best. I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain. Thank God for making me next. I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain. Thank God for making me next. I'm blessed.
Walking up slow, but I'm standing on business. A king with the crown, my queen be the witness. Mentally tough, you can't play with my fitness. I value my family, that be the richest. Hop out the whip and I'm blessed. Yes, I cannot deal with the mess. Stress, problems we get off our chest. Yes, God, he gon' carry the load. I'm blessed. Look to the clouds for my energy. Grandma, I'm fit for my enemies. I hope that you peepin' the synergy. I be a king till they preachin' my eulogy. How can I lose when I'm royalty? Bridges I'm burning, they came with no loyalty. Give me my flowers and feed me my grapes. I'm due for some women to spoil.
I'm blessed, thank God for making me blessed. I went through the struggle, I went through the pain. Thank God for making me next. I'm blessed.
Yeah. Come on, man. You already know what the fuck it is, man. H.O.G the brand. I'm like, fuck they saying. Cheddar. Ayy, nobody coming close, I move just like a ghost. Almost winter time. Should I hit them with the project or continue making moves? Let the spectators watch it. Can't overlook this shit, bitch. My grind too obvious. Spontaneous trips, landing on islands. Graduated, no more public housing. Bought a home, the young niggas clowning. Assets don't lead to regret. You better stack up your money and invest in some shit. Entertainer like hey, y'all know what time it is. Welcome back to the hardest podcast on the planet, man. We talking pain changes people right here on the H.O.G podcast show. Y'all make sure y'all tap into the comments, like, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? Get in the comments for us. Also, put get well, got in the comments if you just tuning in, man. Look, y'all know how we do after the break. We go into birthday shout outs, also town business spotlight. So for birthdays, I'm gonna go with some of my people from the hometown of West Memphis. My cousin Aquarius Stafford, she turned the big 43, 42 this month. My brother said he turned 42, I think. Then my nigga, Miss Rosie Park's birthday was this month. Also, Trayvon Martin birthday was this month. So happy birthday to those people. Happy heavenly birthday to those last two people.
Grown man.
Yeah, he would have been a grown man. And also
blew my mind when I seen that. It how many years ago it was mine.
Yeah, hey, before we get into that though, West Memphis, we got something big coming to y'all March the 1st. We're gonna be starting a nominating Fathers Pro campaign. That's March the 1st. That's gonna be followed with a casting call in West Memphis, Arkansas. We're gonna be down there. That's gonna be March the 1st, and we're gonna be holding it at the Kingdom Seekers International Ministry of Arts on East Broadway. That's West Memphis, Arkansas. I'm trying to see the address. Let me see the address here. That's 1750 East Broadway, West Memphis, Arkansas. That's going to start at 7 p.m. So come ready to have fun. We need all the influencers, all of the actress, the artists, the actresses, the actors, just people that's inspiring to get into art in some different type of way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come to rock with us March the 1st, West Memphis, Arkansas. I have the play writer and director in the building along with the team that we've collaborated with down there in West Memphis, Arkansas. I'm feeling like it's going to be a big, successful turnout. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Also, Town Business Spotlight goes out to Dancing with Purpose. At the beginning of the month, my daughter was actually able to perform at the Timberwolves tip-off game. And she's with that group Dancing with Purpose. They've been doing a lot of big things in the city and being a part of a lot of big events. So shout out to Dancing with Purpose, man. Y'all keep up the hard work. What's up, man? Yes, hey, happy Mother's Day, Auntie.
Happy Valentine's Day to all the beautiful ladies out there, man. You know what I'm saying? In general, though. But we talking pain changes people tonight. Brother Lee was in on it deep before we got up out of here, man. So we gonna pick up where we left out. Go ahead.
Shout out to my homie.
Yeah, go ahead.
My homie, like my brother, man, like my big brother. Said, you know, his birthday was February. His birthday was February 9th.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Sid. Shout out to you, man. Keep growing.
My homie.
Keep schooling yourself,
man,
not fooling yourself.
Bro, that's my A1 day one. We was talking about second grade teachers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's my dog, man.
Yeah.
That man like my brother, bro. Like, for real.
What pain? Hey, if you had some pain to express on what y'all went through together, what would that be?
Man, was shit, man. We was there for everything, bro. Like for each other, man. Like, you know, like he seen me get punked out for the first time, you know, scared to fight a nigga and shit. He talked bad.
Little timid.
Yeah, you know, like a lot of people don't know, man. He was really that dude that got me out. He like, man, y'all whoop your ass, man. Like, you better, man, the next time that shit, you better fight that motherfucker, bro. Like, you know, just like that, man, just like really growing up, bro, just like growing pains, man. Like I was telling him a couple weeks ago, you know, we was chopping it up or whatever. Y'all like, man, like I remember like the only time that we never got in no shit was like when me and you was together and we had my mama car or my auntie car, cause like you were gonna make sure, nigga, you were gonna make sure we got back to where we needed to be on time.
Facts. Hey, with coming off the facts, rolling off of facts, we're gonna hop into a fun fact about Black history.
Ronnie Johnson. I knew that one.
From none other than CEO Gatti. Hold on. I want to go to the top because he had some at the top. Let me go to the top real quick. This one right here. Said, fun fact, Martin Luther King skipped grades. Martin Luther King skipped both 9th and 12th grades, enrolling in college at 15 years old. Feel what I'm saying? Hey, back then, the breed of niggas that they would call us was speaking like that, and like Tupac, like, you know what I mean? Stuff that Tupac was talking about at his age.
My Martin Luther King graduated. He graduated from Morehouse when he was like 20 years old.
You ever notice these successful celebrities will give away a turkey, but not information?
Not information.
Now, Lee, that's just as easy.
What I want you to touch soon as we came back.
Look, that's just as easy as it sounds. Like Lee was just talking about, though. For real, I think that's what we missing to escape the pain that we going through. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't feel like it's about the person that done worked the hardest to be successful to just give it to us, but at the same time, put people in position, set up resources that can help the culture get to another level, whether you know the people that you helping or not. So,
right. But check this out, though.
Yeah, touch on it. And then, hey, keep it brief because we're gonna go through the rest of them fun facts.
Think about it like this, though, right? We always talk on the podcast, right? But we also talk when we ain't on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
And y'all always be on me. But what I don't think y'all realize is, bro, if I say certain shit that I say when we talk, that's gonna put us on the radar, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm on, bro, and you know I can really go.
You can crank it up.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like first of all, I ain't trying to put my family in no danger. I ain't scared to die.
Excuse me, I'm gonna pop some of the Bel Air for the lovers, man.
Yeah.
For the lovers. That's for the lovers right there.
I ain't scared to die. But like I know for a fact, man, that if I was to embark on some of the journeys I wanted to embark on, trying to create what I'm trying to create for our people, man, I'd be a target. They investigating me. I'm a enemy of the state. You know what I'm saying? Because what I really want to do is I want black men to stand up and get the fuck off their knees. You understand what I'm saying? Like I really want black men to stand up and get the fuck off their knees.
And why in that matter? Why would you break it down in that way? Break it down on why you're saying
the
it.
reason why I break it down like that is because you got a group of us that understand this shit, and we reacting and we maneuvering in the world like we understand this shit, right?
Facts.
What's the percentage on that though?
About 5 or less.
About 5, right? You know, then we take another 5 away for the old niggas, man. They can't really do nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what that leave?
2.
Still 90 motherfucking percent. That's still 90 motherfucking percent. 90% of us that either A, understand this shit and just don't feel like it's worth changing because shit ain't gonna change.
Right.
Or B, man, look, I'm just trying to do this shit. I'm trying to do the best I can for me, mine, and I ain't really worried about these niggas. I'm trying to stay the fuck out the way. Right? That's B. Then you got C. The motherfucker that's just a disruptor and an instigator, and he gonna feed into this shit to get paid off this shit.
Come on now.
Right? And see, them the motherfuckers, I don't see no other way but to eliminate them. But A and B, I want to fuck with A and B. I want to help A and B. You know what I'm saying? Because with in A and B, you know, we can turn the light on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And with A, we can teach.
Right. But what you saying, but the percentage of it, like you said, there ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. It's just really about making it happen and doing it with the people.
Though.
Yeah, the percentages what it's gonna be though. So that's just like us not getting on here doing what we supposed to be doing every Friday. You know what I'm saying? So that's you know, you feeling
motherfucking shit down. I finished that shit and got my ass on this shit.
Straight up. Now let's get in
about this shit. And I knew today needed to be the day. We gotta go today, regardless.
Hey, look what Jay Scott said. He said, we know how. We need to figure out how not to be greedy and work together.
Man.
That's within our culture, though, for sure.
Bro. That's a seed, though.
Now we're gonna touch on his. We're gonna touch on his seed right after this fun fact. So Gatti said, fun fact: the inventor of Super Soaker, Lonnie Johnson, aerospace engineer and inventor, created the Super Soaker water gun, which became one of the most popular toys of all times. I mean, come on now, we all played. Before that, it was water balloons. Before that, it was water balloons and water hose, right?
Let me add some context to that. He was an aerospace engineer. And y'all can check me for receipts. I'm pretty sure he was working at NASA or had worked at NASA.
Right. Hey, Lee, get this one right here from for William. Read that one out.
The Great Sphinx of Egypt was a depiction of a black man. His nose did not erode. It was shot off. You made me read that shit. A black man by the name of Mensa. I know about this. Yeah, black man by the name of Mensa Musa was the richest man to ever walk the earth to this day. Hold on, I got something to add to that. Mensa Musa, when he went on his voyages, whenever he moved around, this man would wreck the economy of every country he went to, because as he went through those countries, the poor people, he would give them gold and damn near make them rich. So 400 billion is what they estimated his wealth to be. I'm fairly certain it's more like the wealth of them Saudis that they don't tell us about, like trillions. But you got to understand, it was more than just money. It was gold. It was you know, gold has a value, and then gold has a value. You see what I'm saying? Like the pure gold has a value, and then if you stamp it and make it whatever, then you put a different value on it. It's still fucking gold. You know? So yeah, man, Mensa Musa.
Hey, Now check this out. So I got a fun fact that I kind of ran about on a reel on the Instagram. Like for us, it's been what I like about this time of the month. You get a lot of different little educational pointers that slide by as you just strolling or whatnot. And it was said that the Statue of Liberty was once an African American woman. Like it had I don't know if you seen that. It was like two parts. It was like the original on one side, and then the one that we see now in New York on one side. And when you go to Google and shit like that, they gonna always try to this.
No, it was two.
Okay, it was two. Then
it was one, but it was two.
Yeah.
So it was one on one side and one on the other side. It was what the Statue of Liberty is now on one side, and it was an African woman.
Yeah. Holding something like you look like a little lamplight.
Yes.
So, but if you Google it, it'll say the claims of the Statue of Liberty was originally designed as an African American woman and persistent rumor, but there is no credible evidence to support it.
No, that's true.
Hold on. I know. So the evidence has, like, it's admissible now, right? What ain't that what they would call it? They didn't delete it or whatever. They didn't took it away and then put into play what they want us to think. Yeah, inadmissible. But they put into play what they want us to think that it was or what it is now. So
the Statue of Liberty still has chains on her. Yeah, it do.
Yeah,
chains on her feet. Yeah,
that's just my fun fact that I ran across this week. Also, who we got? We got America, and the products that we use the most were built on the backs of blacks.
Yeah, I got a fun fact. I got a fun fact for y'all. Black history.
Go ahead.
When Fred Hampton embarked on his journey, the journey that made him the FBI's number one most dangerous, he had to die. That man was 20 years old. I know it ain't a fun fact. I don't really believe that Black history is about fun facts. I get it. I'm a party pooper, whatever. But y'all gotta understand something, man.
Well, it could be, but I'm gonna let you finish.
I have been on the fence. I have been on the fence about things.
Yeah.
Things being like, how much of myself do I dedicate to the culture? How much of myself do I just, because I understand, man, I can break shit down to anybody, man. When I go to talking and down there in the room, I go to talking to me and motherfuckers start listening, bro. Even the fucking teacher. and I'm not bragging. I'm just being honest.
Boy, tooting his own horn, ain't?
I'm just being honest about shit, man. Like I have a power with my presence, but I also have a power with my knowledge.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And I ain't really give a fuck about being smart and giving it to nobody but the people I'm responsible for until I met your ass. So it's like I'm always on the fence about, like, how much of this shit, how much of myself do I dedicate to this shit? Because I look at it every day, bro. Every day I get Memphis Street News, Chicago Street News, this, that, and the third. Yeah, I got motherfuckers that hit my inbox because they know I'm a podcast. They hit my inbox, yo, bro, I'm dropping this, I'm dropping that, woo, and let me know what they dropping, give me the story. Yo, you ain't gonna be able to see it like this on YouTube, so da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, people see, and recognition is one of them things, but I'm gonna tell you something. I love my wife and I love my kids, man. And like, I done made a lot of sacrifices. Now I'm a consistent sacrificer, bro. I'm gonna make whatever sacrifice I fucking need to make to take care of the people I love, bro. That extends past my wife and my kids. You know what I mean?
Everybody as a black man.
Hey man,
good.
but this shit get painful, bro. When it's obvious and motherfuckers be ignoring it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the shit that pissed me off. Like some of this shit is obvious, man. You know, what do the music industry pay for to be hip hop now? Right? Notice how I worded that. Right? What does the industry pay for to be hip hop now? Right? I'm 40 years old. So hip hop to me is a fucking culture. Hip hop today is a business. Am I?
Nah, my shit, my mic had pause. It is a business now. Well, it's been a business, but you know,
no.
Well,
it ain't been no business. It ain't been no business. It ain't been a business, bro.
Okay, so if it, you're right in a sense. Okay, check this out. It has been. Oh, hold on. When it comes to us making money off of it, it has been a business. Now, when it just comes to hip hop, hold on.
Before you go forward, because you an artist your damn self.
I am.
You an artist your damn self, and you a hip hop artist.
Talking
right? So
yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So Cheddar, rapper.
Let's do it.
Cheddar.
Let's do it.
Hey,
artists. Rappers can't do what I do.
I'm Don Corleone from Corleone Records, man. I'm gonna pay you. I want to sign you. Signing bonus 10 million. I want to sign you to a 4-album deal for 20 million. The only stipulation I got is you gotta do drill. You gotta do drill rap. Every album you put out, all 4 of these albums you put out, gotta be kill music.
And even so my answer to that would be absolutely no, because even at my younger age of doing the music and stuff like that, my content wasn't about drilling and killing. I was always talking against that shit. Now I might word something in my shit that, like, if this happened, if somebody tried to come against my family, what I would do to protect them. But I've never praised that part of the game. I never praised the killing, the drug dealing, even with touching some of the hustling stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Now answer this question for me, okay? Because you know we you and I, we are both educated individuals. We know how this shit plays, right?
Yeah.
2009 was about around the time, yeah.
Around the time when what?
2009 was about around the time, yeah. Drill music, kill music.
Yeah. Oh, when they first started popping.
2009 was around the time, yeah.
Correct.
So
it blowed up in 12 though. It blowed up in 2012.
Now here's what I know for a fact. Just because I'm the guy that I am and I can put shit together.
Yeah.
When that A&R guy that signed Chief Keef.
Do you know who he is?
He was on thin ice, nigga. You hear me?
Do you know who that person is?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I wish he was dead. And I don't
hey,
feel me.
If I ain't mistaken, go ahead.
Let me cook though, bro. Let me cook for a second, please, legit, because I gotta get it. That guy that signed Chief Keef,
yeah,
he was on thin ice. I promise you. Here's why. What Chief Keef did don't sound shit like hip hop. It is rap, but it's off beat as fuck. That nigga ain't never on beat. The only time the beat rock with his synthesized with his words is on the hook. So that's how I know he was on thin ice. Then here's what happened. Motherfuckers started to realize that Chief Keef was actually talking about shit that happened
For
in
real.
hood, right? And that changed the narrative of everything. Everything. Right? Because now you have this genre of music. It sounds like rap, right? But it's really storytelling, and it's storytelling about what's going on every day in the hood. Now, here's what
Larry Jackson. Larry Jackson was the guy that signed Chief Keef.
Yeah, two things, and I'm gonna let you go because I want you to cook too.
Yeah.
There had already been a push to change hip hop, rap in general, right? There had already been a push back in the 90s, yeah. There had already been this push because everybody realized that, everybody they responding to this violence, right? They responding to this violence, right? How do we profit off them responding to this violence, right? So there had already been a push in 92, right? So hip hop started as what, hip hop, a hippie to the hippie to the hippie hop, and you don't stop a rocket to the, that's how hip hop started. It was love, baby. It was flow. It was smooth. It had content. It had continuity. You understand? It had a message. It was positive. It made you feel good, right? Even though, some people you ask, they say music is the devil, right? So when hip hop started, hip hop made you feel good. Hip hop was about how you can move. Can you stay on the beat? Can you groove to it? Can you skate to it? You feel me? Once they realized, right? Once they realized, oh, we can maneuver this and we can make this what we need this. You said 2012 it popped off?
Yeah.
Google the murder rate in 2009, right? And then Google the murder rate in 2012. Because here's what I know for a fact. Drill music started. Drill music was never supposed to make it out of Chicago. It was a guy. It was a guy. They call him Pac-Man. He used to just walk around rapping about shit was going on in the hood. He inspired young dudes.
Yeah.
He ended up dying before he could get, because he was way better than Chief.
He was raw. I seen.
He was way better than so Pac-Man.
Yeah, they do a lot of different
way better than Chief Keef.
Yeah.
Like 100% better than Chief Keef.
And he wasn't just his content was a little bit. His content was different. Yeah,
his content was different. Notice I say he was rapping about what was going on in the hood.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Kind of like the story of like just most rappers back in the day anyway. Like that's what it was more about educating you on what goes on in the neighborhood, opposed to praising like I had to kill this man over dice game type shit. So I feel like this drill is one of the biggest parts of black culture pain because we've lost so many young, talented people that could have been different than what they were. You know what I'm saying? They just adapted to something that was real common, got caught off in the streets, and then got sucked off in it. Now you got mamas crying, you got sisters crying, people growing up without their siblings, people getting killed on Facebook, on social media. It's just, I feel like, that you're right about that. I feel like that's true. Drill didn't supposed to leave Chicago because it was a culture in Chicago.
Just like house music, just like 3-6 Mafia's music is Memphis's music.
Yeah.
House music, there's a few different forms.
But they spread it too, though, Lee. They spread it too, though. Memphis swag and all of that shit spread it to other states too. So
it all spread, right?
Yeah. So the same thing. But they style spread.
But the thing is, right, when it spread, who picks up on what, right? You know what I'm talking about? Like okay, so the house music wasn't really, house music is dope as shit. I love it.
Yeah, if you understand
So,
it, the footwork,
I love it.
footwork
I
and all
love
that,
it.
yeah.
I love it. My wife loved house. She danced to that shit like a month.
And that's the crazy thing about Chicago. You got niggas that are drill and shoot stuff up, but then they turn around and do footwork,
dancing off that shit. Go
straight up,
right? Because you know what's crazy? There's house from Baltimore, Maryland.
Yep.
There's house from Detroit.
Yep.
There's house in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the up north East Coast state have forms of house music.
Yeah.
But that type of music never took, like there's a form of house music in California.
Hey, I got a question for you though, bro. I got a question for you. Since you're going to California and being that we on the pain within like the drill music and stuff like that, right? So 2009 is when drill kicked off, and then 2012, the pain from all of the murders and drills that went on kind of had an effect on the world to where it spread it to other different states, countries. You got Canada, you got all different type of things, right? So prior to that, do you think that hip hop didn't have a reason for what led to them doing what they came up with the drill? Because you got to think about NWA, you got to think about Brother Lynch, all these niggas. Them niggas was talking about worse shit than just shooting. Them niggas was talking about cutting off heads and arms and shit.
But like there's a genre for that though.
What is it though? What makes it different from drill?
So NWA was gangster rap, right? And the reason why it was gangster rap is because of it was a group. They was a group, and most gangster rap came from groups, right? The only wait, and like no bullshit. Like you tell me about a group, like you tell me about groups. You can tell me about groups, right? And then you can tell me about groups that pushed out individual artists, right?
Yeah.
Because NWA was a group. They started as a group, and they probably the pioneering group to gangster rap, period. You had NWA, and then you had all these other groups. And I can't even really name all the other groups other than like what's them boys that Insane in the Membrane? Them
Insane in the Brain. Yeah, them boys was cold though.
Them dudes, and then you had a few other like Beastie Boys. I mean, but that was kind of like around the same time, but a little bit before. You had Ron DMC. That was around the same time, but a little bit before. What Chubb and them and Dre and them was doing was different. They was doing what they was doing in response to what the fuck was going on. See, I don't think people realize that, bro. Like, fuck the police was because the police was beating the shit out of us every day. For no motherfucking reason.
Right, but I'm not saying with that. I'm not saying with the movement type shit, like the fuck the that is a part of the pain. That is a part of the pain. But what I'm saying is this: the pain that led to, like the stuff that they was talking about that led up to what the Chicago rappers talk about, because it was rappers back then in Chicago too.
Yeah, I know.
What they content was they content drill?
No, it wasn't drill.
You see what I'm saying? So what led? So what
I can tell you, because I know for a fact, bro. A lot of Chicago niggas before this drill shit, nigga, they was pimp niggas. They was smooth, bro.
And them niggas, conscious and pimp. You got Common, you got a lot of different niggas. Kanye a different type of dude and shit like that. But
what I know about Chicago, based off, niggas I met from Chicago, and my uncle was in Chicago, and shit, whatever. Bro, niggas in Chicago. First of all, Chicago was hella was damn near Vice Lord rule for the nigga. Like, you don't really like The shit you hear about going on in Chicago, it's a whole bunch of gangs. But like, if you hear about some major shit, them Vice Lord niggas was the ones.
Facts. Hey, I wanna bring it back to the subject at hand that we on, because that is still included in pain.
Asked me though, and
yeah, I did.
They wasn't really about none of that publicizing shit.
Right.
And shit. Yeah, I mean, like, nigga, we not catching bodies and going and talking about it, nigga.
Yeah, that's shit that you're supposed to keep on the hush. Yeah,
it's business. I mean, like, I get it. I understand that, like, you know, I don't want to kill, bro. I don't ever want to kill a black man. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Right.
Like, I done killed motherfuckers before, and I don't ever want to kill a black man. I ain't never killed a black man. I done beat the shit out of some. But I ain't never killed a black man, and I don't ever want to kill a black man.
Hey, so this going into my closing point right here, and we ain't got to end just right now because we still below 20 before the max. But touching on something Will and Gatti kind of collaborated on, like Gatti said it like a couple podcasts back and stuff like that, and then Will touched on it tonight with the like coming to the hood and giving away turkeys and stuff like that, but won't give away information. You know what I mean? That's what I really want to touch on, because I feel like we got problems and then we got solutions, and I feel like the solution is the education, like educating people.
Like, they don't got no information to give away.
Right. So exactly, because they so caught off in what they caught off in. But at the end of the day, we done people that been around with us, saying some things. Money don't make us or break us. You know what I'm saying? We know how to be ourselves through it all. And I feel like that's the education that these people need to push forward to like get out of the pain. We gotta let like the hurt go a little bit. And I say that don't acknowledge that our people went through this and that, but don't ponder on it though, to the point to where it affect your growth. You feel what I'm saying?
You have to allow that to manifest in you.
Yeah.
And you have to allow that to manifest in you, and then you have to channel it. The energy of that, man, listen.
That's difficult. It's a complex balance.
I am in a university. And I go there Monday through Friday, and I know for a fact that the money that university was built on was off slaves' backs. But what I also know is that this university was on the forefront of integration. This university was on the forefront of, we are not going to deal with people that don't accept black people.
Man, I want to touch on something. I want to touch on something since you're touching on there, bro.
So it's like, you know, I understand that, you know, everybody want to be like, oh, you know, well, how can you say you like Malcolm and then you like this? Well, if y'all do y'all history, what y'all realize is they didn't give a shit about killing Malcolm when he was talking about fuck the white folks, we just need to be by ourselves. When Malcolm came back and his message changed and he was talking about uniting all the people, that's when he got killed. Yeah. Fred Hampton.
Anybody that tried to help the culture.
Fred Hampton, another example. If y'all think I'm talking out the side of my neck, just Google the Rainbow Coalition, because that's why Fred Hampton got killed. Fred Hampton had all the gangsters. Fred Hampton had all the gangsters in Chicago, from the black folks, the white folks, the Polish, the Italians. They was all fucking with each other, and they was all ready to stand up and do whatever to get real equality, bro, to get real justice, because you don't get real equality and real justice from the Constitution that was written.
Hey, but look what Will said. He said, but then who killed Malcolm? Our people.
Our people did not kill Malcolm. Stop that.
He said, but then who killed Malcolm are people. He said
Our
who
people,
killed Malcolm were
our
people.
people did not kill Malcolm.
Government.
Quit it.
Hey,
Quit it.
no, he didn't say our
Stop
people.
it.
I said that wrong. He said our people.
Stop it.
He said our people. But let me touch on this since we talking about education and stuff like that, right? So, years ago we was denied.
The nation did not kill Malcolm X.
Look, we're gonna get into it, but check this out. Like Paris, she just got some stuff to what she going through to where like these instant changes have been happening since the president has been elected. For us, like with different financial aid programs and stuff like that for us college and stuff, right?
Shit.
Yeah. So what do you feel that those those decisions are aimed at? You know what I'm saying? When they come to like, do you feel like they're aimed toward minorities or to make it harder for people that look like us to get into those?
If I'm being honest, looking at who all them fucking policies that benefited. I mean, like, excuse me, like the most money, bro, it ain't us.
Right.
Like like there's program like the pro. Okay, so
it benefit a lot of foreigners.
So first of all, what y'all got to realize is Donald Trump got executive power, which means it's federal. It ain't state. It's federal, and he can't even really fuck with the money that goes to the states because that's Congress. So what he's doing, if y'all pay attention, is he's singling out these white women. The reason why Hillary Clinton, I'm shaking my head like this for a reason. The reason why Hillary Clinton, when she ran for president, did not get fucking elected, even though everybody was like, "Oh, she's a shoo-in to win." No, the fuck she's not. Y'all don't be paying attention. Because if y'all paying attention, what y'all gonna realize is once Elon Musk finish his motherfucking examination of all the shit that's going on, probably most of them white women that's sitting in Congress right now, they getting money illegally.
Man, the whole fucking government get money illegally.
No. Wait, hold.
Shit, if you ask me,
hang tight.
We got a couple comments too.
Hang tight.
Shoot it.
Because here's what you gotta understand, right? A lot of them motherfuckers been getting money the whole time, right? But what didn't it affect? It didn't affect the economy. It didn't affect inflation. It didn't affect none of that shit.
Them getting illegal money, didn't?
No. You gotta understand how the math work, baby. Wait,
come on, bro.
Hold on. Listen, so but here's why I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna tell you why. The DEI programs, right?
Yeah.
The way that shit was set up, it left so many fucking loopholes, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like we talking about motherfuckers that was getting money and it wasn't no loopholes. So that's under the table shit. You see what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers, they utilizing the policies in place to get money. That's a different situation. That does fuck with the economy, because if we thinking that we don't need to be paying money and then we actually paying money to a motherfucking dummy corporation based off some fucking DEI policy that these motherfuckers then found a loophole in, yeah, bro, that affects the motherfucking budget that these motherfuckers then wrote.
Check the comments.
Check the economy.
Check these comments. Will said even if they used blinks, it would have been our people. I think he was he was referring that to when you said who killed Malcolm X. I think it was to dismantle the alphabet group. Then Gatti said a lot of people that look like us in positions of power are dirty as fuck. When the government get a hold of them dirty secrets, our people start disappearing. Exposure is a motherfucker. Real talk. So when you start like that goes back to like everything you just said with that though. Like when Malcolm started to speak out and start to let motherfuckers know, nah, I ain't no fucking fool. I see what's going on. That brought his demise up on him. And that was something that he couldn't escape, you know. He couldn't escape it because of the truth that he knew. The truth that he knew, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So sometimes what I get from that is that in order to change, some of us might have to leave in order to change this situation for our kids and our kids.
Do you know why it was so easy for them to blame the nation for killing Malcolm X?
Why you think?
No, it ain't why I think, it's what I know.
I'm saying why you know?
So Malcolm X was first of all, Malcolm X became too powerful, right? That was
mentally powerful.
No, yes and yes. I'll say yes and yes. Like he became too powerful because it was his face with the speech, right? It was his face with the speech, and then it was his speech that created the reaction, right? It was his speech that created the actions, the reactions, and then it was people seeing him and, you know, looking at him as probably the Messiah versus the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I say the Honorable, like, man, don't put no weight on that. Because, you know, once you know, Malcolm was open about, yeah, I'm a criminal. Yeah, I was a criminal. Yeah, I did this. Yeah, I did that. He tell the truth. Like I do. I tell the truth. I tell the truth about the shit I done. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you the truth about me. If you want to know about me, you want to know about why motherfuckers call me crazy, I'll tell you the truth about me. That was what Malcolm was on. He was like, I'm going to tell you the truth about me, and then I'm going to tell you what the fuck I got to say.
Yeah.
Because who I am and what I done don't got shit to do with what I got to say. And how I feel now, and how I feel like we can be, not me, we can be prosperous. How we can be led to prosperity. See? Because the system, which is what Malcolm always fought against, even when he was like, fuck the white man, it was the system.
Right.
You know, but he changed his tune to not fuck the white man, just let's fix the system.
Hey, look, this is what I'm gonna say in my closing. We closing it out right here. This is what I'm saying in my closing. I want to go into some personal pain, you know what I'm saying? And I want to say what pain did for me in a better way. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like this is what the whole nation, this is what the whole culture need to kind of take an example of. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I see. Okay. Yeah, that boy got some honey goals or some good crispy. Okay. Hey, so chicken.
Hey, courtesy of my lady love.
Come on now.
Hey, just in case y'all didn't know, what's this, February 14th, 2025? Man.
Anniversary.
20 years with that girl, boy.
Come on now. It's a blessing. We trying to get there. Hey, I'm about 14 shy of you.
Hey, 20 years, what?
Yeah.
20 years, what?
I'm about 14 shy of you. But look, on my personal pain though, because this a part of the solution of the conversation. So you know, I feel like we always gonna experience pain, especially if we don't know how to transfer it into something that works for us in a positive way. So I would take a personal example of my life and what I went through of having like an absent father from a certain point of my life, I feel like I really needed him at these ages opposed to other ages. You know what I mean? And I feel like me not having that father at that time made me the person I am today, made me a better person. I turned out a little bit better than my father did, of course, when it came to that. And I don't knock him for anything. I don't knock him for, I appreciate you, bro. And I don't knock him for anything. I love my father to death. We kick it all the time. We talk all the time. I don't hold no grudges against him or nothing like that. And my thing is with it, he made me a better man from his absence. And I don't question that no more, because now I'm in a situation to where I'm married, and I understand that it's times that a nigga might get mentally frustrated and want to walk the fuck away and want to walk the fuck away. But I know what it takes to better that child. I know how that made me feel. I know, I know how that made me feel when my father wasn't there. So I don't want that for my son, my daughters, or nothing like that. So from a positive aspect going forth, you know, I feel like I changed in a different way due to that pain that I went through without having my father, and not really having like examples there. Like, you know, you got uncles and stuff like that, and you got father figures in different type of ways, but they not your father, so it's gonna hit different. So I feel like I had to once I let that pain go, and I let that go pretty early in my life. Like before I was probably like 15, I had already made up in my mind that, man, I ain't gonna ponder on it. And I feel like that's what helped me progress to this level that I'm at right now. And I feel like us as a people, we have to do that. Don't ponder on what people project of us, or oh yeah, you gonna be like this, or you supposed to be like this. You make it the way you want to make it. You make it, you take order and make the change that you want it to be for yourself and your people going forward. So that's my positive point on that for us, like what I went through on a personal level for us. Then, you know, like I said, there's many others, like losing family members, and you know, to violence, street violence, all different type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's so much pain that we didn't experience as a whole that, you know, we'll take two podcasts to talk about it, but there's just a little light thing. So go ahead, bro.
You know, man, I have, first of all, let me start this. I'm gonna start this shit by saying this shit, man. I'm blessed, man. You know, I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed. This lady I got, you know, I was a 20-year-old fucking boy. Like legit shit, you know. The only and like it was a boyish kind of like attraction, like love, but like, you know, I always been a deep thinker, even when I wasn't, you know, too mature in my life. I've been a deep thinker. So like when I seen her, I kind of just like knew, bro. You know, and yeah, I was a young motherfucker, man. I wasn't through playing around. I wasn't. And you know, I'm gonna wrap that part up quick, because like that ain't that it's so many other layers, but like that layer of me, man, like my wife, bro, like we be into it. I don't want to say shit to her. She don't want to say shit to me, nigga. This shit be
that's the life, man,
bro. This shit be crazy, bro. But like it, like some time can pass. You know what I'm saying? And then she'll be like, "Oh, XYZ, yeah, babe." You know, woo woo. And then it's just right back.
That's love.
You know,
and growth.
Bro. What I knew was what I felt. Right? I ain't have no knowledge. Right? When you don't have no knowledge of what you feel, you kind of just gotta ride with what you feel, because if you go against what you feel, nigga, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it was. I literally had other choices of women. You know, before I chose her, like right around the same time I chose her, but I chose her because, like, when I thought about it, it was like, if I lose her, this is gonna hurt the most. So that made me, you know. But on to the next shit, man. Let me tell y'all something. My father is a great man. He is a great man. A great man. But he is not a great man to me.
Oh boy, hit the drink. Hey, man.
And the reason why I say that is because once he figured out how to deal with his situation, he didn't figure out how to deal with the rest of his life. Right? And I'm saying this shit and I ain't said it to him. And I'm cool with that because I just never get a chance.
Yeah.
But the truth is he figured out how to deal with his situation, and then he didn't figure out how to deal with me. Right? And I say me specifically because like him and my brother got a great relationship. You know what I mean? Like it's like he fixing what he fucked up with my brother, but like fuck me.
Yeah.
Right? And so, what I'm describing to y'all H.O.G family is my pain, right? My exact pain. But what I'm gonna tell y'all is this, right? Because the subject is pain changes people, right? Like the man I am, there's no man in my family like me. Right? Like there's no man in my family like me. There's no man in my family that's gonna achieve like I'm gonna achieve. There's no man in my family that's gonna grind high, grind. There's no man in my family that had to get knocked down and come back up like me. And the reason why that is because of exactly what the fuck my dad gave me and what he didn't give me. And I'm cool with that. I don't give a fuck about none of that, man. And everybody be like, oh, well, if you say you don't care, that means you care. No, bro. What y'all got to understand about me is I'm an abstract motherfucker. And I really make concrete what the fuck I want to make concrete.
Yeah.
So I use what I feel for him, that even when I talk to him on the phone to this day, he don't understand, as fuel and energy. Because the things that he gave me, he don't even get it. Like, I done been in rooms with motherfuckers that answer to the president. And he don't even get it. Like, dude, I wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for you. I'm this smart because of you. But when I reach out and I need you to do,
I got you in the closing, got it.
You feel me? But listen, man. I said all that bullshit to say this, man. Make your pain your fucking fuel, man. If you can't do shit else, if you laid out on the motherfucking floor and it hurt, just figure out how to and listen, here's what I know you can do. Anybody and everybody can do it. Pain changes people because people don't let pain hold them down. Pain changes people because you get tired of that shit. And you want to do something with it. And I don't know a bigger motivator than pain. I remember running, like, we used to run like 5 to 7 miles. And I remember getting to like mile 4 and being like, man, this is some fucking bullshit. I gotta keep fucking going.
Straight up.
That goddamn pain that was hitting me right here.
Yeah.
I just started leaning into that bitch. And then before I knew it, it ain't hurt no more, and I'm just trotting my way on, and we finish.
Hey,
you know,
that's a bit.
Mine is a motherfucker, and the way it works is a motherfucker, man. And I think that's a part of the miseducation that we always had. Like, nobody ain't never told black folks, hey, that shit you feel, you can channel that shit. You can use that shit. You have to be able to tap into what you have here in your head.
That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I appreciate that for you, bro. Hey, before we get out of here, man, I'm gonna touch on the joint. What Gatti said, this ain't Gatti closing words. He said, pain challenges us, shapes us, and sometimes even break us. But through that transformation, it also offers us an opportunity to grow, to gain resilience, and to discover parts of ourselves. I couldn't say it better than that. That's all in a nutshell about pain changes people. Also, we have
too, man.
Also, we have Noah, the Germany artist that's on our team. We affiliated with Paid Attention, which is part of what Gatti do. So he dropped a video today on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all go tap that in. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in with that new video. Put the link in the comments real quick, Gatti, before we close out.
Come on, man.
Also, we need y'all to keep subscribing, keep sending them stars, keep doing what y'all got to do to help support the H.O.G podcast show. Also, tap in with the merch and all that right there. If you want to be a guest, it's information at the end of the show to contact us to be a guest and stuff like that. Also, we got some people coming on here that's black entrepreneurs from different cities, different countries for the rest of the month. So you'll see that in promo.
So I'm going. So I got invited and I got invitation. I ain't even told my wife. She finna learn this shit right now.
Come on, you don't get in trouble, man.
We got invitations to the Black Entrepreneurs Awards for the city.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah,
what's that down there in Manhattan?
Yeah, is it
a black entrepreneurs or just straight
formal? It's a whole formal giddy up. We got tickets. She already know about it, but she don't know we got tickets and we are invited guests that's on the list when we walk in. You know what I'm talking about? Like she don't understand what her husband is doing just by being his damn self.
Well, as I said, man, you know, we out of here. We gonna tap back in with y'all next week. Gatti probably put that in the comments. So you guys that's watching the channel or go back and replay it, you'll see the video link to Noah's drop today. He dropped a video in Germany, so it's on IG. Actually, we'll probably put it in the post comments after we log out of here, man. But y'all know how we gotta do it. We go out like we came in, man. That's prayed up, papered up,
and motherfucking pulled up. I love y'all, baby.
Man, you already know what it is, y'all. Keep it H.O.G. We out of there.
What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe? Yes. What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe? Yes. What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe? Yes. What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe? Yes. I said pray on paper, they know pole, that's a mo. I stay pray on paper, they know pole, that's a mo. I stay pray on paper, they know pole, that's a mo. I stay pray on paper, they know pole, that's a mo. You know Auntie Mama thumbing up, it's H.O.G, we coming up. They like, subscribe, and share. And it's about time we run these numbers up. Ain't nobody coming with the topics and the fly hit. They be trying to duplicate the show. I guess they in they feelin'. We don't care. Impact over license, how we do it here. Come and get some gamers internationally spitting here. Minnesota and the Kansas, we got ties in Germany. Guests from Pakistan and Singapore, they rock with H.O.G. Like, subscribe.